and welcome to Wally Bois. Well, I thought I'd show you, well, this is our kitchen actually, how to clean up your old stainless steel. I know it's not woodworking, but it's kind of, well, it's DIY, I suppose. Well, our sink here, this old stainless steel sink, it's been in some while, and I've started cleaning it, and I thought, well, hang on, I know, I'll show you how, because I'm not just cleaning, polish it up, because it was in such a dire state, because I got a bit overzealous with the, well, acid. And I tarnished the sink by accident, and this isn't very happy. And I thought, well, while she's in the UK doing her thing, and I fitted a new tap here, rubbing it, and I've also done some more plumbing jobs as well while I was here. And well, I thought, oh, that looks all nice and shiny, that does. So while it's all nice, new and shiny, hello, how you doing there? While it's all nice, new and shiny, I thought I'd clean the sink up because it's a mess. And this is a mess, it's tarnished. So how do you clean, or how do you remove the tarnish from stainless steel? Well, I found a way. That I did. I found a way, I did. So I was quite pleased with myself, actually, because I started cleaning, well, my first little bit I did was around the bottom of the sink here. And I haven't done it properly yet, bottom of the sink, bottom of the tap itself. And, yeah, it's a new tap. Ooh, so shiny it is. Because the other one, well, apart from being all grimy and horrible, because this is very much a working kitchen, because well, sorry about that. Yeah, I started buffering. I might have to go and move the router. So what I'll do is I'll put you where, because I've got more than one router, you see, and I've got my TP-Link thing is actually upstairs at the moment, and where I was, it's a poor connection. So what I'll do is I'll leave you with my dogs, where there is a connection. There you go. And I'm going to go move the router, as Sebastian has. Hopefully they don't knock it over. What are you sparking at? What's up? What's up with you, Sebastian? What's up with you? What's up with you? Well, I'll just wait for that to connect. I just moved the little TP-Link into another position. This little Sebastian, he's lovely. Look at him. There's my Wally. Getting all jealous. Yes, they're on the sofa. And yes, they're taking over the house. And yeah. And then we've got a door down there. Where's she gone? Oh, she's there. That's my Pandora. Now, while the cat's away, the mice will all play. And I've been doing jobs around the house while she's away in the UK. Oh yeah, Norfolk. That's where we're from. Well, we used to live just about there. Well, it is literally there. That's Salt House in Norfolk. And talk about ironic, we actually got this map, an old print of Norfolk, in a charity shop in France. What's the odds of that, eh? You think we have the limits? That should. Yeah, it was connected. That's better. Oh, I'll carry on what I was doing. Well, I want to show you me polishing this up, this old stainless steel sink. It's been in about 6 years, 7 years, and because we're pretty hard on it, it's got really tarnished, and also I got a bit carried away with the old acid because we use that to clean our coffee machine, filtery things in our little Sensio coffee machine. You have to do that because otherwise it ends up, well, it doesn't work. You know, and we've tried all sorts of other stuff as well, and it doesn't. And the acid's definitely the best. It's most effective. But also, I want to show you. Also, this is our air fryer, and I've got some old fries out there, and we're going to fry some air fries in the air fryer. The reason why I'm doing that is because there's a shortage of oil, as you know, because unfortunately there's a war in Ukraine. So I'll tell you what, I'll put them in now, and it takes about 10 minutes. I'm not going to put too many in, because I'm going to munch them in front of you. And while I'm actually doing the actual polishing up of this sink. A bit mad, I know it's mad. I do apologise for the disruptions in the... Really? Oh, yeah, really. I do apologise for the disruptions in the stream. Hopefully it's not too bad. But I did manage to reconnect, and you did see my lovely doggies, because they are the best, they are. Oh, hang on, anyway, let's do this over here first. Let's get this... yes, the house is an absolute mess, because I've been pulling stuff about. Like I say, I had to fit a new tab. I'll show me old one. It's manky, it is. I think the missus is blind. There you go. I suppose I could clean it. Yeah, that was the old one. It got past its best. It's ceramic, and this is from the UK. I can't find the bits for it from here. So and because of Brexit, it's a pain in the neck to try and get them. So I didn't bother. So I just bought a new one, which is that one. A bit more modern anyway, and that I suppose. Hopefully it'll be all right. So okay, this is our air fryer. And this is a Ninja. Yes, did you hear me right? It's a Ninja air fryer. Well, batteries don't run out. And basically, all it does, it fries, but without any oil. And considering you can't get any oil, it seems like a good idea, don't you think so? So, the actual reason why we bought it, we didn't buy it because of the war in Ukraine, because the war wasn't on when we bought this. We bought this before Christmas. And the reason why we bought it was that Caroline's had a gallbladder out, and she wanted to reduce the amount of fats, and the added fats, such as oils and stuff. So all you do is you grab yourself some fries like this, and you chuck them in there like that. You can put a lot more in there, but crikey, I don't eat that many, there's loads there. And you put them back in there like that, and you choose max crisp, like that, you do, and your time. Oh, no, not 20 minutes, still 20 minutes. Let's do it again. Usually 10 minutes come up, that's it. So you've got max crisp, 10 minutes, usually about enough. And then you press start, and that's it. But you do have to regularly bring it out like this, give it a shake, and put it back in again. But it automatically restarts again, it's designed for that purpose. Really, it should be ideal if it had a rotisserie in it. But it hasn't. Oh, never mind. But yeah, while that's humming away and doing its thing, tell you what, I'll put you over here. I might move that light, because it's going to glare. I'm doing this thing. My light here. I had to get light in there. There's going to be so much light from the window, you see. That's my charger. Let's plug that in there. Do apologise. All these disruptions. Hello, Peter. How are you doing? From IKEA? No, I don't go to IKEA. This kitchen certainly isn't from IKEA. You wouldn't find a kitchen like this in IKEA. No, definitely not. Would you find locks like, shoot bolts like that in IKEA? No, this is trademark me, this is. These are old rotten doors. Literally, they were rotten. One side was okay, but the side, these are the old floorboards from my bedroom, actually. Oh, actually, no, these ones aren't. These are old shutters. These are old shutters that we had, and they would be found outside. I can tell by the fittings here, where the old fittings were here, see? And I attacked them with the angle grinder and with a wire brush in it. A rotary wire brush, and it lifts all the muck out of the, Blimey, sunflowers, $2.95 in the Netherlands. Oh my giddy aunt. Get yourself an air fryer, quick. So this, yes, we've got this cupboard here, and it's got cobwebs in it. Don't see my cobwebs? They're in the corks, yeah. Well, I boarded it all out, and this is an old electricity box that my son gave me. That was in his barn. It's a really good box. The only thing is, I need to make it a load of guards, because there's bits that fit over the top and they're missing, so we haven't got them. So it's a whopper, isn't it? It's big as a straw box. And then, anyway, so these are the doors, but look at the hinges as well. They're made of wood! I've made some wooden hinges. I'll make a video on them, because, not be funny, they've been there at least, 10 years they've been at least, maybe 11. Those hinges, and this cupboard gets used a lot because all the doggy stuff is in there. So yeah. Oh. Hello, Great Dane lover. On the sea tug, I worked, and we had a brass drain in the sink to clean, and run hot water first, then tobacco sauce. tobacco sauce or Tabasco sauce, and sprinkle it all over the brass, and instantly remove the tarnish of the brush. That must be Tabasco, isn't it? A bit like anything acidic would do that on brass. You know, if you've got any old bits of brass like coins and stuff, I would stick them in a glass of Coke, or in some vinegar. You know, 5 to 7% vinegar. You've got here my constant ham. My constant ham is beautiful. That it is. Now this kitchen was actually made from offcuts. Literally. Oh, hang on. No, I did buy Lambry, which is like match boarding, you know, the tongue groove boarding for the backs of the kitchen units, and the side panels, but all the framing and stuff was all made from offcuts from shutters that I was making for customers. So it was yeah. So it was these tops here are actually teak. They're really grubby because I've been using teak all over the place. But yeah, they're really they're teak these, and these are old laboratory tops. Now I'll take you over here. Oh my God, I won't miss. Hope the missus isn't watching. And this one here, this top here, you know my back, see? I made that all from offcuts. That's Purple Heart. There's an ironwood, Purple Heart. That's from Brazil. We actually got it out of an old pallet. Which what do you call it now? Don't know, wood burner had been on. Yeah, so that was the bearers from the pallet. There's a mixture of oak, chestnut, walnut, some walnut here. That's walnut. These are still, I don't look at my worktops because they're a right mess. I've been throwing things about, got stuff all over the floor, the kitchen table, oh my giddy aunt, because I'm doing jobs. While the missus is away, the cats will play. So yeah, but I've got to get it done. Always feeling big a nuisance when Caroline's here to do these sort of jobs, because it's quite a bit of upheaval. Sunflower oil from the Netherlands. No, the water tap. The water tap? Oh no, that's from where did I get it from? Bric-a-Marche. Or was it? Yeah, Bric-a-Marche. Yeah. It's been sitting in the cupboard for ages. I've been intending to change it over for quite a while now. And the thing is, because I've got to turn all the water off, and we're on a pumped system here, we don't have mains water. We could, but we don't want it. We don't want any of that metallic stuff. So anyway, so we're on pumped water system from our well, which we do get tested regularly. And also, where we are, we're very high on the we're very high, so it's not exactly we're going to get much water runoff here, I'll tell you. Not from the farmer anyway. They're all below us. Yeah, so Purple Heart. Yeah, Purple Heart's a lovely, lovely tip. It's very hard, and you need to make, if you're going to wood turn with Purple Heart, you need to make sure either it's green and you season it afterwards, or you've got very sharp chisels, or you've got high-speed steel chisels, or you've got tungsten carbide chisels, because it'll spark, and you'll be constantly sharpening them because it's so hard. Like a lot like Green Heart and a lot of the other ironwoods, they're basically swamp woods. Extremely hard timbers. It's the sort of timbers they'd use in lock sills. You know, the lock you'd get, like for instance, in the canals and what have you. And you'd have what you've got the lock, and you'd open and close the gates of the lock. Well, they have the sill, which is the piece that's right at the bottom of the lock. Well, these days they use concrete, but they used to use an ironwood years ago. And ironwood such as, well, Green Heart would be a common one in the UK. It's a bit, why is it a bit mist, a bit hazy? That's better, my lens was better. Oh no, I don't know if it is. Is that, why was it hazy? Might just go and get some tape. Bear with me just a second. I'm just going to get some tape. I'm getting some tape. I'm all the way back. There we come. Got my tape. Got some scissors. Makeshift. Yeah, that's all you need for lented on a mobile phone. The problem is we've got light coming in through the window, and it's causing haze on the lens. These are all sort of things I should have had ready beforehand. So I'm going to create a makeshift lens hood. What? Oh, that's better. That worked. Oh yes, can't be bad. It's a bit of a mad video, really, isn't it? It's a bit crazy. I like crazy. Simon says 55. Hello there. Hope you're well. You need a miniature car wiper for the camera lens. Like, you know. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I already started it and I thought, oh, why don't I just do this live? And I thought to myself, why would you do this live? It's a bit crazy. And I thought, what the hell, let's do it live. So I am. So, oh, hurt my... I've got a bit of fibromyalgia at the minute, that's kicked in. I've took my steroids, but I'm feeling right in the back of my ribs. Right, so what I've been doing to start with, I start with an old scar, you know, an old pan scar, like this old metal one. I found it in the sink, so it's been there a while, I reckon. No, kidding. So I start with that. You make sure there's no grease on the sink, on the stainless steel first. Obviously, don't do this on your paintwork on your car, because the other thing you're going to be using is something what effectively is T-cut. They call it a renovator. Yeah, oh yeah, so we're using that as well, but also we'll be using some wet and dry paper. Yes, sandpaper. Well, silicon carbide to be exact, and silicon carbide paper of 1200 grit. And actually, you can use this. You can think I'm mad, but if you're a body shop guy, you'll know what I'm talking about. So you use this to get rid of the old orange peel from your paint job if it's in a bit orange peely. So you pot, you know, before you get your lacquer on and what happens. This is 1200 grit, and then you finish off with some cutting compounds, such as, you know, T-cut type stuff. And it's so fine, it'll give a haze, but it won't scratch, providing it's kept clean. So you have to lubricate it. But we're talking about stainless steel, and whatever I do to this thing is going to be a darn sight better than what it was, because it was absolutely grotty. Now, if I can show you this bit here that I've already had a play with. I hadn't done the T-cut on this yet. All I've done is scarred it, and it was really, really tarnished. See, the tap works. I have checked, it doesn't leak. Or there's splash water everywhere. I'll get used to this because we had the 2 litres before. Now, I don't know if you can see there. Let's bring it a bit closer. Around here, it's quite clean around here now, and it's quite shiny. It's sort of like a satiny finish. And I did that literally with a T-cut and that. But what I'm going to use is that. Oh God, I forgot to shake them. Oh, that's a bad result. Too busy talking, I forgot all about it, didn't I? I burned them! You're supposed to shake them every so often and then eat them. I might do some more, just so you can see. The dogs will eat them. Anyway, God, I'm too busy. I got too sidetracked. Silly old me. Never mind. Silly. I did that bad. Let's have a look. That one was good. They're not all bad. Are they bad? All got hot. Ah. Oh, yeah, a bit crispy. That's what it should be like. Just shape maybe soften. But they're fine. Bit of salt and vinegar, they'll be fine. Then, don't be wrong, and they're not a substitute for, you know, sunflower oil in your fryer. But it works. Yeah, they're definitely quite edible. You've got a quick fix. I messed that up there. Yeah, where's them they are? Well, burn bits on, because I didn't shake them. Not too bad though. That's alright actually. They taste alright. Apart from the burnt bits. Right, okay. So, hot. You don't watch me eat anyway. Remind you of I was down at where was I? Ginger Island. So all I use is a bit of teacup. This one's got a bit dry actually, it's got a bit thick. That's alright, it does the job. So it's a bit thick. It would be normally be like liquid, it's evaporated. And then literally in circular motions, literally everywhere. Get the worst off first with that. Look, it's turning sort of a bit. I can't even see that on there, but it's actually turning. I think I'll show you. Oh, if you can see it on there, see it's grey. That means it's removing metal from the actual stainless steel itself. It's actually grey. So I just work that. Work it, baby, work it. I'll do this first, all over. Oh, I don't know what's been in this sink. It's horrible. That's what I do actually. I just pulled it out of there. I get a bit more of an idea what it's like now. Look. See, it's grey. That's all metal, little metal fragments. It's got a nice coating of stainless steel. Oh, as smooth as a baby's bottom now. Oh, you watched me clean my sink. Oh my giddy up, why would you do that? Oh, we don't know. Now, I don't even notice we haven't got the end on our tap. There's a little bit of screws on there, but I'm not putting it on just yet. Now, the reason for that is because our water is from the well. You get little fragments and stuff like that, and I want to make sure that they're all gone, basically, before I put the filter on. There's like a little gauze screw-on filter that goes on there, and I don't want to clog it up straight away. So I think I'm flushing it through. I'll bring it a bit closer if you like. You can see my dirty sink. Isn't that a strange thing to do? First, oh my god, my hands. Ugh. Simon Says, oh. So look at the state of that. So that, oh, a bit of syrup, whatever, at this stage, I don't even matter if it's syrup or what it is. Let's try and remove the bulk of the tarnishing. Because the tarnish, this method, apart, tell what you can, other thing you can do, if you've got like tarnished headlights, don't use this, but just use that, some soapy water, yeah, and then do the same with that with the soapy water, like what we're doing with this, and then teacup. Or even toothpaste, and you can get rid of the tarnish. Providing the tarnishing is not in the plastic and it's on the plastic, you can remove it. So we have to do it every time our camper goes for CT. We have to do the headlights. And I'm not about to buy new headlights for it. It's just what will happen again. That's all that will happen. That's all what happened. Or just end up going all like crazed again. Because of the original headlights in there as well, it's not as though they're cheapy kind of Chinese imports. And they still go crazy. They still go all opaque and funny colour. You can barely remove them, it's annoying. There you go, so do they. These things sit the dry, don't they? So needless to say, if you're removing a bit of the metal, you're removing the tarnish with it, you'd think, wouldn't you? But at this stage, it's probably not going to be perfect because I'm just using a scara. But when we get onto the onto the 1200 wet and dry paper, the silicon carbide paper. Now there's another little trick for you actually. Come on, think about that. This could be used in woodworking method. This is a full sheet, yeah? Can you see what I've done? A full sheet of paper. Yeah? So I fold it into quarters to make it a manageable size. And then I one cut into the middle. Can be on any side, doesn't matter. And then you can fold that one, that means it's back to back. Right? Back to face, and then fold that one right there. And that way you at no point have you got abrasive to abrasive. And then obviously you've got abrasive to abrasive, so it's going to you know, it's going to wear it up, isn't it? It's going to be no good. So let's see how far we got with that. It's definitely better than it was. I should have actually showed you before it started. That might have been a good idea. Because it was grotty. They're getting a bit embarrassed in how bad this was. You don't see many people, you see. Alright, so I'll tell you what, I'll show you over here because there's a bit here that's still tarnished. I think if I can get that on the, I don't know if it's getting on the light or not. But you can see all these marks here where whatever's gone into the sink has tarnished the stainless steel. So we're going to try and remove those. And I'm fairly confident we can because I've removed so much already. This was also like that here. That was just like that. I've just been doing that, haven't I? So I was removing it. There's still some there, look. If you can see it, like little watermarks come down, but they are it's tarnishing in the actual stainless steel. Yeah, it shouldn't really worry me, but while I'm at it, I'm sure the missus would be happy, wouldn't she? Oh look, it's like a new sink! She'll go. Probably not, she won't notice. Okay, the amount of times I've done things around the house and she's been away, visiting the children, and she comes home and she doesn't notice anything. So what a bother! Oh dear. Never mind. I'll try and move those pieces of tarnishing there. It's still there, it still sits there. It's going, it's less than it was. But I know it's working because the actual fluid coming off, the water mixed with the teacup, is, you can see that, it's quite dark. So I'm removing a very small amount of actual stainless steel. I had a mad idea for my other channel, not all shorts, but my Earth Trifle channel, which is my sort of eco-ish kind of channel, and the reason why I had it going for a while actually, and I thought, oh no, I ought to do a bit more with that, because whenever I put anything regarding the environment on all shorts, it seems a bit, it's not really on point, unless it's directly related to the likes of, well, you know what I'm talking about. But so I've had a mad idea anyway. Crikey, that's really dark. Yeah. This, I got my recorder. I've got some good quality sound recorder, high fidelity one. And I was going to mount that in the woods, in the forest, and leave it there for a couple of hours to get maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours of recording. Just of all the bird song and the sounds and the woodpeckers and stuff. Because I just took the dogs for a walk. I come back from this. Where did you come back from? I thought I'd like to get some bits for the adapters for the tap to fit, for the plumbing, and I was just talking through there, hearing all these sounds, what have you. I thought this is quite therapeutic. Really. I thought, hang on, why not just do some, different forests and record the sounds in different forests? You do a series of it, couldn't you? It'd be good for like a meditation, I'd have thought. People they might tune in for that even. Instead of womb music. I don't like womb music, it's all gurgly. Yeah. It's almost like scratch and sniff. Now you don't want that, do you? No, definitely not. What the hell do I say that? You see how grey that is in that sink? You can see that's actually, removing the metal. Can't get away from it. There's no denying it. It's removing the metal. That's the teacup doing that, not the scar. Well, the scar might be done to a degree, but you wouldn't normally use the scar on its own, it'll just scratch everything, but it works on stainless steel. Just don't use it on your car. No, bad idea. So, this might be a bit of a labour of love, this might be actually. It might be piecework. So, I know I'm putting straight onto here, I know really what I'm meant to do, but I'm going to a bit of lubricant. You've got a bit of lube. Too much heat, otherwise, don't eat your lube. Like that, that works very well. There you go. Well, I went to a different supermarket yesterday afternoon, and they did have some oil. They had a little bit of sunflower oil. They had about 4 bottles, which I bought because we didn't have any. Well, hardly any. And then they had no colza, which seemed a bit odd, but they didn't. And what else they have? Oh, they had. Actually, Joe was saying about coconut oil. Now we do actually use coconut oil. You buy that from Action. It comes in a jar like a solid, a bit like fat, like lard. But actually, you can fry most things with coconut oil if you want. No. Interesting to see if the should have removed them. Oh, you get to a point where you have to change whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? You can feel the grit, and all you can do, you'll be causing a negative effect. If you pick it up any grit, what have you, you're going to obviously, well, like your lift's got sand or something there that potentially cause even more scratches. And not necessarily what you're after. Now we don't need to use teak on. We're not trying to create shine. It's oddly satin. It's satin things like you'd expect from stainless steel. It's not chrome plate, is it? At least the tap works. It's gone. That tarnishing there, it's pretty much gone. There's a few hazy scratches, but we'll remove them in a minute with the 1200 and teacup. But crikey, that's loads better. There's still some hazy little scratches, and a lot that'll be coming from the actual Scara, or they're old, not removable. So I'm just going to a little bit more in that area. I'll move on to a different area. This might take longer than I thought, so I don't know if I'll be doing all of it today, but it's going to be quite interesting to share it, because how many people have this problem? Even stainless steel. You see, the other thing is, Carolyn was talking about, oh, I think we ought to get a new sink. Oh, it's disgusting. That's because you don't clean it. But yeah, oh, it's disgusting. I thought, oh God, really? Sent out money. So what, spend money? So you can just teacup this on its own like that, on sponge. And that too on its own, a lot finer, you see, obviously, than the 1200 grit. I don't know what grit this teacup is, or this Renovate or cut and compound. But it's working, because I can see it's going grey. That's a good sign. It's fine, so it'll take more effort if you're that bothered. Or you could use a mechanical polisher if you want. I'm moving the light. More light! Lighter seam, light! That's better than that. The only thing about this teacup though is this, well, it's not actually teacup, but it's a kind of a teacup. You end up with all this like powdery residue. It's a bit like when you use Jif, or what's that other stuff, that powder cleaner? Oh, Ajax! Ajax powder. And it ends up everywhere. And you're constantly just rinsing and rinsing and rinsing, just trying to get rid of it. God, that's, I see now. I see the bit of mitt I haven't actually done here. And it's bigly better, it is. It's bigly better. Oh, it's like magic. I like magic. Where's my Debbie McGee? Poor Daniel, he's dead now, isn't he? Well, he's been dead for quite a while, but he's dead. Okay. I ain't done the top here yet, the top still needs to be done, but... Oh my God, if that ain't better, I don't know what is. That's loads better. It's got rid of all that tarnishing that was there and there. And that's using, well, first started off with the old pan scar and a bit of teacup. Really, teacup's really just a lubricant, really. Then I went to some 1200 grit. So it's 1200. Wet and dry. This is Atlas. So it's a good quality paper. But any old wet and dry will probably do the job, to be fair. Probably made in the same place anyway these days. China, probably. Born and raised. Oh, who's born and raised? Oh, hello there. I've got people there. Hello, Conservator. Evening there. Oh, it's evening, is it? Oh, my giddy aunt. Yeah, I was just polishing up the my thing. I thought I'd share it with everybody. Excited, eh? Gingers! I'm only here in a few minutes. Oh, no, you got meetings coming up. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Only olive oil left here in the shops. Yeah, same here. I just took the dogs for a walk, as I do, at Bourbon Forest, Forêt de Bourbon, and we went into the supermarket, the Intermarché, before we left. The same ones the other day. They haven't refilled their stocks yet. They had a little bit in the Super U. I don't know about the oldies and that. I'll be going there later. Not today, but I will be going back there to see what they've got going on there. But there isn't much... No, there's not much at all regarding oil. No oil. Oil. Now, our worry is that we do a lot of sun-dried tomatoes, you see, and we need the oil for our sun-dried tomatoes, but we might be doing it a different way this year if we can't get the oil. There's two ways we do it. We reduce the volume in the dehydrator. So basically what we do is with tomatoes, we skin them, we'll salt them, drain what water we can out of them, and then they go into the dehydrator. So it's literally, well, just like 50 degrees dehydrator. I've got a solar dehydrator as well if it's good weather. And basically it just draws the water out. But instead of taking them so far down to almost like a biscuit, what we do is we'll say, okay, they're a bit sort of more leathery now, and they're reduced in volume, so there's hardly any volume in them at all at that stage, and then we put them in the freezer. And then they last forever, pretty much, while the freezer's on, that is. The other way we do it is we put them in oil. But we put a little tiny bit of vinegar in as well, just as a preservative, so they don't... Because even if you put them in oil and what have you, even though dehydrating, you can have a problem with them going off, or in a mould on the top and stuff like that, which is a bit concerning because we don't eat them like that. But we put a little vinegar in, and also make sure you put a little bit of vinegar on seals and stuff like that before you do them all up. It does work. Well, we find it does anyway. That's what we do. Other than that, we put them in the freezer. As dried. So it's hardly even, I mean, funny, you get like buckets and buckets of, in one little bag, there's like buckets and buckets of blinking tomatoes, and there are kilos and kilos of them in just one little bag. Because there's nothing to them, so watering them, or very little. Jip, what's jip? What do you mean jiff? Jip or jiff? Sweet Lake City, ooh. Where's that? No sunflower oil in my local Lidl's anymore, shortly after Russia invaded Ukraine. Did served it in the Netherlands, did they actually restrict the because they did in Belgium, didn't they? They started restricting the purchasing of like 3 bottles or some 3 litres. The thing is, if you've got a chip fryer, most chip fryers, electric ones, domestic chip fryers, are around 3 litres, aren't they? So you need 3 just to change your oil. So there's got to be better ways, isn't there? Now with our chip fryer, we filter our oil. Don't keep reusing. Obviously, got to change it at some point, but we do filter it. We put it through coffee filters. Actually, first of all, what we do is we use a big funnel. It's got a wide neck funnel, and a kitchen, dishcloths. Not dishcloths. These things to dry your dishes with. We've got some Muslim knee type ones of those, and we fold them all up and we put them into the... And we get the worst off for that first, and then we put it through the coffee filter. And it does work. Well, it helps anyway. So you're not, yeah. Okay, Gins, you take care, then. Be good. Who's born and raised? Where was that? Sweet Lake City? Born and raised? Ooh. Slightly more to the left, starting with a Z. Oh. No, that letter should be banned from the alphabet. Oh. Put them over here. I'll throw them to the dogs. Our dogs eat anything. Okay. Got a question for Servitor. I had someone saying about, did France send people, obviously the immigration thing's going on with Priti Patel. It's not what it was challenged about, I know. But did Netherlands actually ever send, because they had a policy, didn't they, where they could send people abroad. I don't know if it was Rwanda or something like that, but the same kind of thing. But I don't know whether or not they actually ever sent any. There don't seem to be much evidence of that. I'd have thought they got a load of squid. But what's going to happen here? Well, in the UK. I'm really pleased with that. Something good. If you look at that, and look at that side, you can see what it's like. All that tarnishing. It's pretty grey, isn't it? And now, that side. So it works, it certainly works. So yeah, what have I been up to? Well, I've had to fix this tap. That's on done. Which I had to sort the plumbing out underneath here, so that's kind of done. Apart from it's a mess and needs tidying up. And let's move this that way. Trip over a wire. Got that light. And then over in the little downstairs shower room, we've got other jobs to do here, you see. And we had a leak. We didn't know about it. Because it was full of stuff. And so I've changed the fitting where there was a leak in the bottom of the little cut room there. The problem is, a lot of, for us, because we're on a pump system, the rating of the pump is relatively low in comparison to what it'd be. It's not 3 bar, it's only about 2 bar. And it's not necessarily 100% enough sometimes because the pressure goes down and the pump kicks in and pushes back up again. So the pressure's not hard. With that type of fitting on those pipes, because they're O-ring fittings, they require pressure to actually create a proper seal. Oh, stepping over the wire. My leg won't go that high. Oh, I had to. It did it. It did it. Well, this ain't going to be a very long stream, no. Because there's other things I've got to be doing as well. I just thought, because I'm doing this sink, I thought I'd share with you. Oh. There you go. So, send asylum seekers to some remote place. Oh, you don't think? You don't think Netherlands? I thought they had somebody. Swear I read that. No, I read it in an article that Netherlands might have approved to do it, but I don't think it ever happened. There's no evidence that actually happened. But I might be wrong. But when I was researching about what's going on in the UK and Priti Patel at the moment, that's why I thought I read that. It might have been somewhere else actually. Can't figure it out. I thought it was Netherlands though. And then somebody left something on my as a comment, because you know I do read the comments, you know. And somebody left a comment and saying blaming France Macron or something. So hang on, I read earlier about an hour ago that was the Netherlands. Now, do you like my bowl? I've actually got one I've got to send away. Oh, that was Sweden, was it? Sweden. Oh, Norway! That was Norway! No, they're right, not Netherlands, it was Norway, that's it. I knew begin then. Oh, the blooming wire. I've actually had an order come in for food bolts, like these wooden ones here. I've got one sitting there. Here, I'll show you. I'll bring it to you. Sold via my Wardy Cart website. So that is one of my little bolt designs. So basically one bit goes onto the door jamb. So it's just that'll be that bit there. You can see it properly. They don't fall off. Right, that's it. I've got quite a few of these in the house. Just like this. Anyway, I sold that. I've got about 12 of them to make. Which is good. Not too bad. Funny things we sell, isn't it? Oh, Esther, hello there. How do you? I hope you're well. I think Norway used an island off their coast. Oh, I see. Did they actually go through with it in the end, or was it an idea that never materialised? Because haven't the UK got a couple of islands that they could use? Maybe the Isle of Wight. Could we use the Isle of Wight? Stick them all there. They're Brexiters, aren't they? Oh, no, don't worry, Conservative. Esther Witt has confirmed it wasn't the Netherlands, it was Norway. That's my mistake. I do apologise if I gave you a culinary. Danes have a contract. The Dutch have an ambition to send a oh, okay. Oh, I see. So, you just heard it on. Okay. Cheers, Simon says. Well, yeah, he didn't say. He has said, but I just. Oh God, I'll give in. Yeah, I think that was Norway. There was legal problems with it. Yeah, there's international law to think about as well, isn't it? Even though in the UK we've got Dominic Raab, he wants to change all the laws. Silly people. Can't go changing laws just to suit your own. It's like me changing law. I don't want that parking ticket. No. By decree, it's now legal for me to park anywhere. Hello. I'm quite pleased that's looking. It's looking good. I don't know if I'm going to do it all in one hit though. I know I've already said that, but. So. Oh! Bright light! plug it in somewhere else before I get trip over his wire. So, anyway, let's carry on. So, let's bring it back down here. I've got a video, I'm going to be up, hopefully I'll have it up tonight. Here we go for dogs. Someone's walked past the gate, how dare them. Tonight, hopefully I'll get it finished. I've got to do the narration on my Woodworking channel. I'll keep plodding on with the other channel as well. Just keep plodding on with it and see what happens. But it's dying a death, I think. Come on, you. Oh, get out of there, you. Oh, splodge. That ain't pleasant, was it? That's what I'm doing. Okay, carry on. I should have got my machine done it. A bit quick, wasn't it? Oh, I hope she's going to be happy having a shiny sink. Hang on, what's going on there? My lens hood has moved. There. I say lens hood, I mean my piece of tape that I've stuck to the lens. Stop the light. Oh God, it's moving again. There it comes again. There you go. Oh, my ribs are really killing me. Fibromyalgia basically means pain in the muscles. And it's quite a common condition, a lot of people suffer with it. But it's not the same as chronic pain disorder, it's different. This kind of affects all your major muscle groups. So when I have a bit of a spell of it, and I'm having it now, it's usually like in the back or where you've got big muscles basically. I'll get it in the ribs, usually the bottom of the ribs, and into the back, and down my legs. And funny enough, sometimes in the feet. And I take prednisolone for it, and it's usually it sorts it out, but reasonably quickly, within the day. The joys of getting older. Where's my Zimmer? We had our son, Matthew, staying for a couple of weeks. Went back on Monday when Caroline went back to the UK. And he's disabled. He has a condition called torsion dystonia. And he's not wheelchair bound, but he can't get very far without her. That makes any sense. So you move, it's quite a strange condition. It's part of the brain called the basal ganglia, which sends all the electrical signals to your muscles. And his is basically jumbled up. So his signals are not getting through clean and clear. You get too much propaganda, I think, that's what it is. And, but when he's asleep, he has no problems at all. Now, what I mean by that is that when he's during the day, you get little spasms because muscles are trying to work against each other. Of course, it obviously causes pain as well. But when he's asleep, he's perfectly still. But during the day, he's always moving, all the time. You can't stay still. You just his body just won't let him. Or his brain won't let him. It's brilliant at the airport, though. It's the Moj. Really nice to him. Carol's quite happy as well. She skipped the queue. She's with Matthew. One thing that it does wind Matthew up sometimes is people, if for instance Caroline's with him, or his brothers, people talk to Matthew through them, which that does wind him up because, he's not stupid. I know he's 2 degrees for Christ's sake. Oh my god, student loans. I did a video about it a while ago, but now we've got a problem with interest rates going up, haven't we? So that's people's student loans are going to cost. They'll be paying much more and for longer. So not just for longer, but much more. Oh, that. Well, that grey. Can't touch my screen like that, can I? That's pretty good, but oh, I missed. Oh, I need to get used to this knobbly bit. I'm not used to it yet. And I do go in, do go out, do go up, or you go down. It's new. It's new and shiny. There we go. There we are. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Got to do the drainers, yeah. Most of the scratches have come out. There's still a few in there, but they're too deep. I'm not going to worry about them. End of the day, it's a million times better than it was. Oh yeah, they're just. Now this is all well water, it's all pumped from a well, which is about, let's do what was that again, 15 metres, 10 metres, something like that, and it's quite deep. You won't fall down, I'll put it like that. Because again, if you did, you might turn to Batman. No, you need money for that, don't you, to be Batman. But he's a tax avoider. But you see, I've got to do all the, obviously the polishing side, as in with the T-cut and just the sponge. But crikey, that is a huge improvement. I'm sure we'll mess it up again. You see where I've been and haven't been, so. Oh. Oh, there we go. Come back. I'm very fortunate living there. It's a very nice place to live. Oh, it's in. Let's do it. Hubby's in the kitchen. You're giving me ideas. Get him working. Oh dear. Conservator an hour ago. Oh, okay. I just watched it. I think it mentioned Denmark and had a deal with Rwanda, but hasn't sent. Oh, it was Denmark, was it? Oh, okay. I do apologise. But they haven't sent a single person yet. Okay, thank God for that. They've probably got those. I'd have thought they've got a huge amount of pressure. You would hope, wouldn't you? Cold chip. Oh, that's going to be ingestion more than that. Yeah, oh, I see. Simon says, Conservative indeed. I'm sure Netherlands investigated that option. Can't imagine the current coalition government would agree on sending refugees abroad. It's so. Oh, I know I didn't really talk about it on this channel about that sort of stuff, but when I knew it was. Yeah, it was on the cards, wasn't it? But it was just excuse me, I'm just moving my light down. Just kind of twist all the cable up. Keep moving it and moving it. But it's just so shocking. Yeah, Hotel Rwanda. Who's seen that film? I know I have. But it was oh, they tell him. Oh, I can't remember. That's two types of natives, weren't they? I can't remember what it were now, to be honest. But it's pretty awful. Hello, Wally. And you can tell by the shape of the nose, the breadth of the nose. So it's just. I find that sort of thing so. I just can't put it to words. Really, it's just wrong, isn't it? It's just absolutely wrong. I'm not often lost for words, but I am now. Ah, I got a hula. Let's back. The Hulu and the Tootsie. That's it. That's it. But it was a brilliant film. I can't remember the name. There's a black actor in it. Obviously there would be, but there's it's quite a famous black actor. I can't remember his name now. But he was very good. He was also in Catalina. Catalina? Oh, come to me a minute. It will come to me. Yeah, it was quite terrible. But do you think she's actually going to get away with it? Do you think she'll get so much uproar from it and legal problems that it won't actually come off? Is it going to be another one of their failed plans? But we know the only reason why they're doing it is because, well, divert from Partygate. Pretty much. That's what I think anyway. I'm sure people think that too. So anyway, I'm going to say ta-ta because I've done an hour. And I kind of showed, we're about to show the result. So that's kind of what it's like after being polished up. It can require a bit more work, but it's going to take me a lot longer than I wanted to be online for. I might do it in a couple of hits. But you can see what it's like here, without any work. It's tarnished. It's like dark grey spots, and like there, dark grey spots. It's all tarnished. But you can see with a bit of work, with the 1200 wet and dry, which is what that is, and also some teacup. And if you want to take it a step further, you could remove, once you've done this stage, you can then move on to just say a sponge or a rag and work it a bit further to make even finer then, you see. So you then, instead of in 1200, you'd be going to about 6000 grit from this. So you get a shine on it if you want. But not a lot of point in that. So you start sticking your pans and stuff in there, it's obviously going to be a bit manky again. By the way, money trees, they don't work. No. Did that from cutting as well. Okay, so I'm going to say ta-ta, and thank you for watching that. That was a bit of a random one, isn't it? So, yeah, you could say that. And I had a disaster with the air fryer. So that was, well, I say disaster. It's almost every couple of minutes you're supposed to give it a shake. You pull the tray out and give it a shake, and it's usually fine. But it's definitely worth having. So anyway, I never had that with our stainless steel sink. Use baking soda and either vinegar or lemon juice. Yeah, we had a bit of an issue because we do all sorts of stuff in this sink. I mean, literally, no, not like that. But we do, and we I got a bit carried away with that, and that turned it all grey and stuff. So yeah, that's sulfuric acid. Acid chloride, yeah, you buy that in the supermarket in case you want to get rid of a body. Sorry about that, we'll get yourself a pig. There's plenty of them about. And that tarnished it. And we use that to clean our filters, not filters, yeah, it's the filters on our coffee machine. And like that. And also my saw blades. Yeah, yeah, cheers, buddy. Maybe FED would come up with such an idea, but CU and D66 would break up the coalition over something like this. I don't even think the CD... Oh, okay. They won't take to that. I think I get your point there. What if you had Blondie involved? What if old Blondie got involved? Huh? I bet you would then. He'd send them straight there, wouldn't he? He'd build a bridge. So anyway, ta-ta, and thanks for watching. Don't you want to stop the stream? No, but I need to. I've got other jobs I've got to do. Ta-ta. I've been told. The missus told me. She did. I've got jobs to do. I've got a list. Let me just show you my list. I've got my list on my board here. I've got various jobs that I've got to be doing. And I seem to be adding them as quick as I take them off. it seems. So, yeah. Look at the table. Terrible at the mess. Don't show the missus. No. Ta-ta.